Hey Credit Warriors, Credit Shifu here, and we have an exciting video for you today because I have just applied for the new AMEX Gold Card Limited Edition Rose Gold. Look, there it is in Apple Pay. I can already use it. So yeah, basically we've been reporting for about just under 2 weeks now about all these leaks from American Express about the gold card increasing the earning on US restaurants and supermarkets to 4x. That has actually happened, by the way. But you know, that was leaked a few weeks ago by supposedly accidentally putting that as a benefit on the website of current cardholders. Between you and me, I'm wondering whether Amex did that on purpose to get people talking about it. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't, who knows. But anyway, there have been a load of leaks over the last few weeks, last couple of weeks, and October 4th, which is today, was the date when supposedly the new card was going to be launched and we would find out if everything was true or not. And that is indeed the case, so it's October 4th. Last night at about 11:30, a few current card holders of the gold card already were messaging me saying that the card images in their app had changed and the 4x benefit was was available in the app. So that was about 11 o'clock last night on the East Coast time. And then, I went to sleep, and so sometime in the middle of the night, the application links changed too. And this morning when I woke up, it was the new application for the gold or rose gold card, and I applied immediately. Very exciting. So let's go through it and talk about what is officially true and what didn't turn out to be the case. So it's going to be a metal card. It's available in gold and also the limited edition rose gold, which, to be honest, it looks a little bit pink, a bit girly. I applied for it anyway just because it's limited edition. We'll see what it looks like when I get it. Looks a bit girly in the the Apple Pay app. But anyway, now for the point earning on the card, it is indeed 4x at US restaurants and also 4x at US supermarkets on a maximum spend of $25,000 per year. Now, I think most people are going to definitely be within that at supermarkets in their annual spending. I think that's probably more to combat manufactured spend rather than to limit individuals. For example, if you worked at a supermarket, people pay cash, you then swipe your own card and take the cash and pay off your card. People doing things like that. That actually can happen at restaurants sometimes too, but so I'm surprised they didn't limit that 4x at restaurants, but I don't know, maybe they wanted to be competitive. And just note, it is only US restaurants and supermarkets, so I assume the foreign spending at restaurants and supermarkets will just probably be 1 point per dollar. You get 3x back on air tickets booked directly with airlines and also on Amex Travel. And the old category of, I think it was 2x at gas stations, correct me if I'm wrong on that, but anyway, gas stations category, that is no more. So there's no bonus category for gas stations anymore. There is also a new credit on this card, and that is a $120 annual dining credit. And this works in the same way as the Uber credit on the Amex Platinum, which is $200 a year, and you get, I think it's $15 a month. With the dining credit, it's $120 a year, $10 per month. And the authorized users can make use of it as well, but they don't get an extra $10 for an authorized user card. So it's just $10 for the whole account. Whoever spends it first, it'll reimburse to the account, which is controlled by the primary card holder. And this dining credit is available at several establishments and delivery companies, which include Grubhub, Seamless, Ruth's Chris Steakhouse, the Cheesecake Factory, and Shake Shack. And actually, where it says Shake Shack, it says participating Shake Shack locations. And just a note for Shake Shack fans, Shake Shacks at racetracks, ballparks, stadiums, and airports are not included in this. However, it seems that Shake Shacks at train stations are included, like the one at Penn Station or at that big station in Washington, D.C. There's a Shake Shack there, and also the original Shake Shack store, of course, in that park by the Flatiron Building in New York City, the one you have to wait 40 minutes in the line. Now, not always, only if it's lunchtime. Anyway, guys, so yeah, dining credit, pretty exciting. It'll definitely help to offset the annual fee. And then, of course, there is still the $100 airline credit, which this card originally had. Anyway, that hasn't gone away. Now let's talk about the sign-up bonus. So the rumored 50,000 point sign-up bonus that was talked about over the past week or so did not turn out to be true. The current public offer on the Amex website is 25,000 points for $2,000 worth of spending in the first 3 months, although there may be a 50,000 point targeted bonus. I'm not sure about that, can't comment. The one I got when I applied was the 25,000 point public offer. But in addition to this sign-up bonus, there is also a $100 statement credit for basically 20% off your bill every time you go to a restaurant in the first 3 months, up to a maximum of $100. So let's look at the value of the sign-up bonus. Now the points guy values Amex membership rewards points at 1.9 cents a piece, and so that would bring the 25,000 points, that would bring the value up to $475, and then you add on the $100 restaurant statement credit, that's $575 worth of value. Let's look at the annual fee now. So the annual fee has gone up to $250, and that's actually the exact amount that I predicted. So I feel pretty happy on that. Pat on the back. Anyway, originally the annual fee on the Amex PRG was $195, and so that's gone up to $250. It's pretty similar to what they did with the Amex Platinum when they introduced the Uber credit, $200 Uber credit, and a $100 increase in the annual fee. This one, it's a $120 restaurant credit introduced, and it's a $55 increase to the annual fee. So it's about half the figures with the Platinum, and that's why I suggested it would increase to $250, and yeah, that's what they've done. Basically just going off what happened with the Amex Platinum. So now we have $220 worth of credits that we can use to offset the annual fee. So you could say that this card has an effective annual fee of $30. That's if you were very, very disciplined in making use of them and you were actually going to do that spending anyway and you keep track of it all. But yeah, whatever. Effective annual fee, $30. Now, who can apply for this card? Well, I would recommend a credit score of over 700 to apply for this card. I would say at least a year of credit history, should be adequate. And income, I would recommend average income, 40 to 50,000, I guess. But to be honest, if your income's a bit lower than that, I think you could still get it as long as your credit score and your credit history is all good. But just recommending sort of some figures, not set in stone for a sort of guaranteed approval. I would say, yeah, around 700 credit score, a year of credit history, and sort of average household income for the US, $40 to $50,000. I applied this morning. As soon as I woke up, I was able to choose the Rose Gold Limited Edition straight off the bat, which is really cool. And, I want to do an unboxing video for it. That's basically why I'm getting this card. And so, yeah, that should be pretty cool. We'll have an unboxing video out in a few days. If you are a current card holder and you want to get the metal card or the Rose Gold Limited Edition, you sign into your account, you go to Account Services, and then there is an option here, I'll put that on screen, to request new card for damaged, lost, or stolen cards. You click in there, and then the lowest option on the bottom of the list is request a metal card. But we have to point out that if you want the Rose Gold Limited Edition, you actually need to open up the chat window on Amex's website and request it through chat, okay? There's a little chat thing on the right-hand side. You should see it when you're in their website. If you want the Rose Gold card and you're a current card holder, you have to request it through chat. So in conclusion, guys, what do I think about this card? Well, I think this is definitely going to be an industry leader from now on. Amex is quite unique, this year in it. It's basically the only credit card company that is increasing perks, whereas other companies are cutting them. Discover just cut a load of perks from their cards. Chase cut a few perks from the Sapphire Reserve this year. Citi, they're not even offering the Citi Prestige anymore. So, Amex is the only one that's kind of increasing stuff, which is really cool. 4x on US restaurants, I mean, that kind of blows the Sapphire Reserve out of the water. However, those point earning restaurants and supermarkets, it is only US domestic. So the Sapphire Reserve is still going to be the card of choice when you are traveling in foreign countries. It would even beat the Amex Platinum. Amex Platinum is just 1 point on everything except for flights. So once you've bought your flight with the Amex Platinum and you get to a foreign country, local transportation, eating in restaurants, Sapphire Reserve still would be the card of choice for that. The Gold card, I'm going to use it obviously for eating in restaurants and my grocery store, grocery shopping in the US. Except for shopping I do at wholesale clubs this quarter, because remember the Chase Freedom has that 5% back category on wholesale clubs for the last quarter of 2018. Now, just one more cool thing to mention, Amex does periodically offer transfer bonuses to various airlines. So right now they're doing a promotion. You get 40% extra when you transfer Amex membership rewards points to British Airways, Aer Lingus and Iberia. Now, take British Airways for example, because that's the one I use most. So you transfer 1,000 points, you get 1,400 in your British Airways account. So that means that if you are using this card at restaurants earning 4x back, you're not earning 4 points back per dollar, you're actually earning 5.6 British Airways Avios back per dollar. Now, this is available until November 15th, 2018. So that means if I do all the spending this month to get the sign-up bonus and I get it at the end of the month, I can transfer my whole sign-up bonus to British Airways at a 40% bonus, okay? And that's gonna be like, I don't know, like 35,000 points instead of 25,000. Anyway, so that's pretty cool, and I'm sure there'll be promotions like this in the future, even if you miss out on this one and you don't quite get the sign-up bonus in time. So guys, I think it's a very competitive card. I'm really excited about it. You'll see the unboxing sometime next week. Please leave your comments on what you think about the new Amex Gold card. Are you gonna go for gold or rose gold, or do you think that's too girly? Whatever. Anyway guys, please subscribe for more credit card tips and tricks almost every day. We'll put some of our favorite travel credit cards in the links below. Links from our partners. You can check out what offers are available. And we will see you next time. Bye-bye.